Hey guys, so just wanted to do a little intro to the next video. It's a really good discussion with myself and my friend Yvan. We go for a number of topics, including where he's from, where he's lived in the world, his love for cigars. We touch a little bit upon some recent politics and a little bit of Black history, as it being Black History Month as well. But also we discuss and we go through a lot of rums. We go through the Santa Teresa coffee, the Brugal triple Reserva, the Depaz rum, the infinity bottle, that mango rum I had that time, the Barcelo Organic, as well as the benevolent rum. It's a great conversation. I'll link to my reviews to all these rums in the corners and in the description, so you can go straight to those and see what my review of those were like. But I hope you really enjoyed this video. I'm D. I review rums, and this is 1833. Cheers. What are you drinking? Well, let's start from the beginning. Introduce yourself. Who are you?
Yvan. I'm somebody that enjoys rums as well.
Rums and cigars.
And cigars.
You still smoking cigars?
Yeah, but since the credit crunch, my times are hard. So it's a hobby that ain't cheap. So
yeah, no, it's more expensive than drinking rums for sure. Do you still have a humidor?
Yes.
Okay, so I know. Explain to people what a humidor is. They may not know what one is.
A humidor, basically a humidor is it's an environment where you need to keep your cigars, and you have to have a certain temperature and a certain humidity level, and it has to be between 65 and 70% moisture, humidity level, and at about 18 degrees temperature in Celsius.
Too dry and the tobacco
flakes
out.
Yeah, it flakes out and it loses its flavors.
And too moist, what happens?
Too moist, it can go mold.
Oh.
And you can have a sort of beetle that come and eats it.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's actually inside the tobacco leaves. And sometimes they can't really get rid of them. So that's why you have to keep it at a certain temperature and humidity level.
I didn't know about the moisture. I knew moisture I thought moisture would make it soggy. I didn't know that you get
mold.
Oh
yeah, you get mold. Yeah, it happened to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It happened to me. Yeah.
Actually, I got some little cigars here.
Yeah.
From when I was in Dom Reps. I don't know how smokable they are, but I'll give you one. I got some little tiny little ones, not no big Cohibas, nothing like that.
No, it's alright.
So
ones are overrated.
So people hate accent. So tell people about your accent.
Oh, accent. Well,
and you caught some sun, man.
Well, yeah. Well, the summer was hot. I worked a lot in my garden. Yeah, I'm originally from the Congo, Central Africa, and my mom is half Ukrainian, half Russian. So I'm kind of mixed race. Yeah, but
you don't speak any Ukrainian or Russian, do you?
I do speak Russian.
Oh really? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I do speak Russian. And I don't speak Ukrainian, unfortunately. I understand a few words, but Russian is mainly.
And so you speak French.
And I do speak French, yes.
What language do you dream in?
You know what? In any language, I think I dream in French. I think in English as well. Depends. Really, I don't really ask myself when I'm dreaming.
Okay.
Which language is it?
Which language do you feel most comfortable speaking? What's more natural to you speaking?
French, obviously.
Okay.
But if it comes to writing, I think I write much better in English.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I will do, if I write in French, I will make a lot of grammar mistakes and spelling mistakes and things like that. And I'm not going to be that fluent and not necessarily able to express my ideas properly. Whilst in English, I think I would be much.
Okay.
It would be easier.
When you are in France, and they go France quite a bit, right?
Go family.
Do the French appreciate your accent because for me you speak French, but to them they'll know you're not you're not like local French, or do they?
Yeah, I mean in France it's like in England you have the Scottish that will speak their own ways. You know, you have South East London, you have North London accent, East London accent. You know, in France it's the same. You have a Parisian accent, you have a Marseille accent, you have a lot of different African countries that are living in France, who are represented in France. They speak French with their own accent, so people really don't.
But did they pick up where you're from?
Not necessarily. I don't think so. Not necessarily, because myself, I have to say, even some Congolese people sometimes they think I'm from Ivorian, so from Ivory Coast, because I've lived there for quite a number of years, and
in Ivory Coast.
Yeah, in Ivory Coast.
Let's start. So you've lived in lots of places. So
Yeah.
you just recently back from Luxembourg.
Yes.
So tell me what that was like, and tell me where else you've lived. I didn't know you lived in Ivory Coast as well.
Yeah, I lived in Ivory Coast when I was younger. I was about 18 to 22. I went to uni there, and I lived there for 4 years, but I really haven't done much in there whilst I was there. I was 18, 19, you know, playing.
Okay.
I was playing a lot.
Running around, chasing
running
girls.
around and all of that nonsense. But yeah, no, I mean, Luxembourg was at the back of being made redundant from my previous job.
Okay.
I had an opportunity there, so I went there. I worked in a couple of companies, and the idea initially when I went there was for my family to join me, but as I was there, it wasn't as straightforward as I thought it would be.
Okay.
For the family to move, so
not easy to bring them over.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of had to make the move, come back in London to the UK to.
I wanted to come out to see visit, but it was one of those things where, because I knew you were there, I didn't expect you to come back. I was like, oh, it's always putting off. You know what I mean? So one of the things I'm trying to not do is like, when I know if I've got someone that's working abroad, visit them as soon as possible, because if I know I've realised this, and that's just you're the second person that's happened to me. I had a friend who's working in Ghana, and I was like, oh, I want to come visit, I want to go Ghana, and then she left. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't get to go.
Yeah, you should have. Like, Ghana is nice, man.
Yeah, I've heard good things. A lot of people go there often, so I wanna. I've heard Ghana's nice. I've heard Uganda's nice as well.
Uganda is nice. Yeah, Uganda is nice. I've never been Uganda, but I'm hearing the vibes from there. I've got a friend of mine in Luxembourg that has got family in Uganda, and he can't wait to go every time he has a chance to.
Yeah.
So
there's a good, nice little scene there. Got good food, restaurants, good bars. I bet it's a really nice scene out there. Right there.
Yeah. I would say in Africa, well, if you, depending on what you want to do, you know, but countries to have to enjoy yourself, Ivory Coast, Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. You have
good beaches,
very good beaches,
friendly people,
very, very friendly people. They will welcome you. You will feel like home. You know.
Okay.
It's very nice. South Africa is very nice. I heard. I've never been, but. Okay. Yeah.
I've never. I'm actually quite ashamed to say I've never been in the African continent. I've never been anywhere in Africa yet.
That's all right.
I am ashamed to say that, and the place I want to go, like I said, Ghana, Uganda, but I've just not done it yet. So, what rum are you drinking at the moment? I'm gonna this.
I wanted to try this one.
I'm gonna have some of that as well.
I tried that one. It looks like.
This I got when I went to Paris.
Okay.
There's a little rum place as in Paris, and not far from the Eiffel Tower. It's between the Eiffel Tower and Notre Dame. A little strip there. Yeah, it's not for me. There's a little shop there. I forget what it's called, but I've got this in there. I've reviewed this one back here, some earlier this year. This is the coffee rum. What do you think? You don't look too impressed.
The coffee doesn't seem obvious to me.
Oh really?
No.
I think it's because you had someone before.
Maybe give me another one.
Another
Another glass. And clean the glass.
This is when I have people over who don't drink rum. This is something I show them. This is something I give them first. Say, this is what rums can be like. This.
What's the proof of it? 40.
Yeah, it's about
46. That. Yeah. I can feel it in my belly. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it burns.
The coffee's in there. I mean, I got all.
But for 46 proof, is quite. Is the aftertaste that kind of the alcohol comes out in the aftertaste.
I think the aftertaste where you get the coffee flavour. I think when you first get it, it's very smooth. You don't really, the coffee isn't really there, and it kind of comes in a second wave.
Is it?
That's what I feel. Anyway.
Maybe I'm not that. My palate is not that great. Maybe my palate is not that great. But no, I'm not impressed.
No, oh really?
No, honestly, no.
Okay.
I think that one is actually better.
This one is
better.
I think this is my second favorite rum of the year. Yeah. I'm gonna grab my favorite rum of the year. This Depaz is my favorite rum of the year so far. It's this rum from Martinique, and this is my infinity bottle. So,
that's the rum you told me about.
Yeah.
Every bottle's
Yeah. Okay. So I've not had any of that yet. So I'm curious to give that a go. Do you want?
I will say the Martinique and Guadeloupe are definitely some of the best rums.
So I'm gonna disagree with you. So this is, like I said, this is my favorite rum. Between this Depaz and this Brugal, the best two rums I've had in 2025. I usually don't like the rums from Martinique, Guadeloupe, all the French islands.
Oh yeah.
Because they normally use they usually make a rum agricole, so they rum is usually made a little bit different. They normally use a sugarcane juice and not the molasses, and I don't like that flavour. But this.
Okay. And you see, I don't like the molasses flavour.
Oh really?
Yes, and that's the one I spotted I think it's that one at first.
Yeah.
When I
first,
I spotted it straight away.
Oh yeah.
That's molasses more than rum. And there is another bottle. I don't know if you know that Ron Dominico, Ron paper. The design there is it's somebody from like all this Cuban era people, but the design of his eye is like a chameleon. And it's like funny designs and stuff.
I've not seen that. I don't forget.
Diplomat. I thought it was rum. I thought it was a bottle of rum, but it was actually just molasses. That was, it was just molasses.
That's interesting. So you like the agricole style? Okay.
Yeah, I prefer the agricole style. I didn't know actually there was like agricole and
so the French speaking islands generally make the agricole style. And the sort of English speaking islands and Spanish speaking islands do the molasses. Yeah. It depends on where in the molasses, but they use the molasses as the rum base.
But I think molasses is basically is a process of boiling the sugar.
Yeah, the sugar when they boil the cane, they get the sugar out of it.
Yeah.
The cane juice and then molasses what's left over.
Yeah.
And then it's same as. What's treacle? It's the same thing. It's the same what treacle is made of. They sweeten it a bit more and they make something treacle. So it's the black, thick.
Yeah.
And that's what they use to make the rum.
Okay.
With treacle, what they use that black thing, add some more sugar back into it, and then use it as a sweetener. So what do you think of the Depaz?
That's a nice one.
You like that?
It's a very nice
You like that, yeah?
And what I like is that you don't have that sweetness to it. It's more like a whiskey. You know?
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, it's more like a whiskey, and that's what I like.
Can't buy this anywhere. I've been looking for it.
Bought
this in Paris as well.
In terms of flavors, can have some chocolate. I can taste some chocolate in it.
Okay.
Got some chocolate in it. Find a bit of coffee. I don't know if the coffee comes from the other one, but
okay. I can't remember if I had coffee. I have to go to look at the review again. Oh, you know what you can do for me? You know my intro I do in English. Can you do a French one for me?
Yeah, what do you?
Oh, and a Russian one. Can you do a Russian one?
No. I won't do a Russian one, man. I don't want to do a Russian one. I don't want the KGB to. You know that I know you, man. I speak.
You don't want bloody men to come and find you.
You know, I might be considered. I don't know.
Do you know I used to have a Ukrainian girlfriend?
Yeah.
I used to have a Ukrainian girlfriend, and I was she was mixed as well actually. She was born out there. Mum was Ukrainian, and dad was Nigerian.
Okay.
And yeah, I was learning. I don't remember, it's years ago. I was learning little bits of Ukrainian as well. Don't remember any of it.
On camera, I will say professional, but yeah.
Okay. So you like the Depaz?
I like the Depaz.
Okay. I'm gonna get myself a clean cup, and I want to try some of this Infinity. So
yeah, we'll do the Infinity.
yeah.
You know, some of the rums we had at Rum Bash were absolutely amazing. You remember we had some rums that were in wine casks that were aged in wine casks.
That would have been Santa Teresa. They do that a lot.
It was a very nice.
Santa Teresa, yeah, they do a lot of that. The whiskey one, they do a port one, they do a sherry one, they have some wine ones, and my goodness, do these taste good?
They do, yeah.
Yeah, the sherry one tastes like sherry, the port one tastes like port.
I remember the sherry one. That's the one we had. That's the one we had.
They are good rums. The presentation is lovely as well. I'm giving that to my dad actually. That's why I had it set to one side.
Are you not going to give you the bottle you started already?
No, well,
come on, man, it's that.
For reasons. I got so much rums, so I got to give some away.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm giving some away. So like, I'm giving some away, and so he asked me for rum. I was like, okay, I'll get something special for you.
Alright then. Fair enough.
And he's more of a whiskey man than I am, and that was aged in whiskey casks.
Yeah, that knows the stuff. Whiskey is the way.
I'm not a fan of whiskey, you know.
I think in terms of we've been doing Rum Bash for this is the 10th year or the 9th.
This is 10th year, but ninth session, but 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
And over the 10 years, I think we've drunk some rum from all over the world.
Rum from everywhere.
Yeah,
Australia.
India.
Yes. Yeah. We had the old monk from India, the tiger one.
We had from I don't know which kind, wherever country produces rum, and we had some good ones. And I think now you showed me your best collection of rums.
Yeah, I've shown my best ones this year.
Yeah,
your
best ones this year.
Yeah.
I have to say, I'm a bit disappointed.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Maybe not. I'm because I feel like I'm a whiskey drinker. I like my whiskey.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah.
And I think there is some. For example, this one.
Yeah.
The agricole one. I told you it reminds me of a whiskey. You know, but not a good whiskey.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a whiskey. Wow. I would say this one will probably be the equivalent. I would say of maybe a JD.
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
No!
If you don't, which whiskey you will say then? Which one?
I didn't have it. I'm not had it today, so I can't remember what I'd say.
Yeah.
I can think from memory that whiskey is fine, but remember it's a rum. So okay, maybe it might be a lower class. No, I'm not having it. 'Cause I think it's a very good rum. I think it's a good rum. I think it's a very good rum.
It's a good rum. To be honest, JD is a bit it's a bit harsh. It was a bit harsh.
Very harsh.
It was harsh because
very good rum.
I won't drink JD. I don't drink JD. I don't drink JD. It's a waste of space. In your
I feel insulted. I'm
sorry, man. I withdraw it. It was a lips of my tongue.
It lost in translation.
Yeah, lost in translation. That's it. That was not what I meant. What I meant is it's a good rum. But I had whiskeys that you will have probably for the same price. You will that's what £50 a bottle, £40, 45.
I think about that, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, for that £45, 50, I'll get you a very nice bottle of whiskey, and you will be like, yeah, that's a good whiskey. You see, for that price.
But I'm like, yeah, it's a good rum.
Yeah, it's a good rum.
The Santa Teresa, the coffee rum. I don't say it's not the best rum of this year, but it's an interesting rum. It's a very unique rum, interesting rum. I like it because it's different. And you say you didn't taste coffee, but I can really taste the coffee in it. I can taste the coffee beans in it really strongly in it.
Okay.
So I thought, okay, that's something different. But the Depaz and the Brugal Reserve in the Fanta bottle.
No, this one is a nice one.
These two rums are really good.
They are very different, actually.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
This one is the molasses one, and this one is the agricole one.
Very different. Yeah. Yeah.
This, when you drink it at first, you taste the molasses straight away. You have it, the smell of it comes, and it reminds you of molasses, not rum. You see what I mean?
So you're saying it's too sweet?
It's a bit, yeah. It's a bit.
Okay.
It's a bit sweet.
Okay.
It's a bit sweet, and but the flavors, I think, it tastes like molasses.
See, I think it's
like
on a
distilled.
So it's on the sweet side, but for me, it's a very natural sweetness.
Yeah, it is.
It's not like it's added after.
Flavor,
it's
not
the sweet.
Yeah,
it's the sweetness it comes from. So it's probably sweetness from molasses, sweetness from rum production. It's not let's chuck some sugars in it to boost it. So that's why I like it. So I do like a sweeter rum, but also like a naturally flavoured rum. That's my preference. That's why that is definitely, I think, these two, the Depaz and the Brugal, for different reasons, are my favourite. This one surprised me. That's why I like it. This one caught me off guard. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I did.
It's a nice.
And the Brugal was just naturally just up there.
You remember the one of the years I brought one of my entries was Clement. The Clement.
Yes.
I didn't win that year, but it was.
So, but Clement do some good rums. Do I have any here? I don't think I do have any Clement rum anymore. But I've had a few bottles of that in the past. They do some good rums. They're again. I'm not a massive fan of the French rums, but that's a good one. They do some good ones.
And they are priced reasonably.
Yes.
They are priced reasonably. You have a good value for money when you have. When you drink those ones.
I've got another rum for you that I want you to taste. It's more of a gimmick of a rum. Yeah. So this is the Bear Hug Infusion Mango Rum. So I've reviewed this as well. It's got.
Where did you get the bottle?
Again, I was in Dominican Republic.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And again, I'm not expecting. When I bought it, I wasn't expecting much from it, but I liked it because it's got the fresh mango in it.
We'll have a mango in
it's got the funny kind of like. Let's give this a try. This one is an organic rum. So I want to see how you feel about that. I've had rums where they've talked about having, spring waters and freshly captured waters and this different things, and this is just another selling point for a rum.
Yeah, this definitely I can drink, but this is a dangerous one.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, because it's very sweet. It doesn't. You feel like you can drink the whole bottle in one go, but I'm sure you'll get completely. But it's very nice. It's a good white rum with mango flavored and.
Do you taste the mango in it?
Definitely taste the mango, man.
Yeah.
You definitely have a lot of mango. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah. The thing is,
you didn't find it artificial.
No, actually, no. I don't think it didn't taste artificial at all. It didn't to me. When it's flavored like that, they normally lower the content of alcohol in it, so it doesn't burst you like it will a 40 thing. That should be like a liquor.
It's low. It's low. 21.
Oh, you see.
Yeah,
20.
and it was low.
Yeah. So these are probably, it's a rum with a bit of lime in it, and you don't need to do much of a mix. You have a nice glass on it.
So for me, I think when I reviewed it, I said that you'd add this, but add rum to it. So I wouldn't add a soft drink to it. I'd add more rum to it.
Yeah.
Because it's sweet and so flavored.
You can mix it with a. Oh, you know what? Let's try. Mix.
I'd add something, and then it gives it give it a nice little kick.
You need a kick to it.
Yeah. So I would have gone for a white rum or something less. I would have gone for something with a more neutral, a rum with a neutral flavour.
I think it's
to mix with that. Or in a cocktail or something with lots of flavours going around.
It's a cocktail type of.
Yeah, because there's flavours in it, and he's want to add to it, and You like it? You liking it?
Okay. Very nice.
Okay. So we got the organic Barcelo.
Ron Dominico.
So I want you to taste that. Tell me if you feel any, if you can feel like it feels more fresh.
That one is definitely fresh. That mango thing.
Okay. I feel like I should get some water to cleanse your palate in between.
Yeah. Probably.
Ooh. So we taste that one, the organic, and then we'll do the benevolence and then the infinity bottle. You like it? You like it, yeah? You like it, yeah?
That's the best of the one that you give.
Really?
Yeah. That's
Interesting.
That speaks to me.
Wow.
You have molasses in it, but then you have that something else that is makes it a bit different. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, it says organic rum. It doesn't talk about what sort of really makes it organic.
It's very like almost as if you're drinking water. It's just like some flavored water. It's like flavored water.
I remember, yeah.
It has that it's really like the liquid of it is I think is like water from a source, natural source of water.
The what's the word I'm looking for? Viscosity is quite low, so it's quite thin.
That's okay. That's what it's called, viscosity.
Yeah, viscosity. Yeah. So you got like, and I always find it hard to explain this to people because viscosity is like the thickness of a liquid.
Yeah.
But when you look at all of them, they all look like normal liquids, but you can taste the viscosity in your mouth. You can feel it in your mouth.
Yes.
And you're saying that was quite thin in your mouth.
This one I like it. I love it.
You love it?
I love it.
Okay.
That viscosity of it. I find it very delicate.
Okay.
Yeah, very sweet to the palate. Very nice, and it's very smooth. That's the word.
It is smooth as well. Again, I've not had it today, so I'll put the links to all my reviews in this as well.
I think it would go very well with
the mango.
With the mango thing.
Okay.
I'm not trying it, but it would go very well.
Okay.
It would go very well with that mango thing.
I think
this one can.
I'm curious what you think about this, because this is another agricole rum.
You know what?
From Haiti. I think I'm curious to know what you think about that.
You remember years ago, I brought a bottle of rum, white rum from Mauritius. It was a small bottle.
Good rum, green label.
That's the name of it, yeah.
Good rum. Good rum.
That was fantastic.
Good rum.
That rum.
Green label or Green Island, something like Green's a good rum.
That was an amazing rum.
Yeah. So, Mauritius, yeah, that's one of their best rums. I've had that and another bottle of Mauritian rum. I've had 3 Mauritian rums. I've had that one. They do another one, which is like red with the Atlan of Mauritius on it.
Okay.
That was horrible.
Oh yeah.
That was horrible.
Okay.
I linked that in the video for it. When I had that one, it reminded me of, you know, when you go to like a hospital and you smell like alcohol, it was like it smelled like cleaning products. So I haven't got any. I think it's like red. I think the label is like red and stripes, and it's got Atlan and Mauritius on it. That's horrible. And then that Green Island, they do a couple of rums as well, but their rums are good. They're really good. And that is one of my top 3 white rums.
And the key is like white rums. They are not very nice normally.
No, white rums are usually quite harsh, not much flavors, but that is a very good white rum.
Yeah.
No, it's up there. I think
I need to find that bottle again.
No, you can get them.
Yeah.
I can tell you what, I think Jerry's will have it. Jerry's in Soho.
Oh yeah? Okay.
I think they have it.
Okay. I'll try
but that's a good rum. Good rum.
Yeah.
This one I'm interested to see, because you like the French Island rums. That is that sort of style as well.
That's IT Chéri.
Another French speaking island. I think with this rum they give some money to charity as well. When they
do what?
Every bottle you buy, some proceeds go to charity as well. I think that's
the bottle is a very French bottle. It looks like they have eau de vie in certain villages. They call it eau de vie, and it's like moonshine.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like transparent liquids like that, and it's in this kind of shape.
Okay.
Shape bottle.
So I don't know if the camera can see it. So the bottle shows it more. So the bottle's tinted as well, but the rum's a bit green in color, and you see it here as well. So it's not quite white.
No.
It's a little bit of green in that color. You like it as well?
The smell is already like very different.
It's
pungent.
I'm not gonna say anything. You go for it first, and I'll give I'll tell you what I remember of this rum. I've not had it in a while.
That would be nice, and you also have the molasses in there.
What do you think? The silence is a lot. So as you're processing it, I have to say it's not one. It's for me. It has a funny taste. I don't know what the taste is. I remember I've not had it in a long time. But I look at it and I remember it not being. The taste is very unique. The smell is unique. The taste is unique, and I find it very difficult to place any flavors to it because it's not something I could easily marry with something. I've had this bottle for a long time.
The thing is, it smells. It's not the best smell of. It's not the best. It's not the best smell.
Yeah. Okay.
And it tastes like it smells. But it's
Very grassy.
Yeah, very brutal. You know, it's a very like a rum that. Let's just get pissed. You know, like we want to have a little bit of work done to it. We want to have a little bit of molasses flavor in it. We want to have a little bit of coffee in it.
See, I don't get it. I don't get coffee. I don't get molasses. I get.
That gets pissed.
For me, it tastes very. For me, it smells very like I say grassy, earthy. That sort of
And
like
it's not
outdoory,
like,
sort of aroma.
grassy, and a bit like compost.
Yeah, that sort of like that aroma is very naturally earthy.
It's as if they fermented it first. You know, they took the wherever grass they had, wherever when you pound the sugar cane, when they go the sugar cane, the whole thing they just put that into the
kind of freshies. Yeah.
And they left it there to kind of like not rot but ferment together,
and then they juiced it.
Yeah, process it.
Yeah, it's a unusual smell, which is hard to describe, and I've not had it in a long time. It's not a favorite one. I've had this bottle hanging around for years.
But it leaves you an after flavor. Now we're talking, and I have a nice aftertaste in my
Oh really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
I have a nice aftertaste. Tastes like
It's
I've eaten a sugar cane.
So you use a sugarcane juice and sugarcane syrup. So I guess it uses a syrup to give us a bit of sweetness.
Yeah.
It says profits go to charitable efforts.
Well, they have to write it down, otherwise they won't sell it. Otherwise they won't sell any of it. It's not the best rum. It's not. I won't say it's bad, but it's more of a. You have to be in the mood for it. I think that's the day you had a fight with your boss. You had a fight with your boss. You come back home.
I disagree.
No.
I don't think there is a scenario where you go for this rum, other than, it's an unusual bottle, it's an unusual color. I'm curious.
Okay.
Let's have a taste.
Yeah.
I don't think it. I don't draw for this rum. Like I've had hard days. I've had like long days, and I don't draw for that rum. I draw for other rums before. I didn't even look at this. This has been the back of the collection for a number of years. It sits right in the back, and I've got them all out off camera. They're all out here, and.
No, they could have done better.
Oh, for sure.
They could have done better.
Okay, so it's time for the Infinity. So my second one.
For this one, can we pause?
Yeah, let's pause it. You want to pause and get another glass? We're back for part 2 with Yvan. We're going to do the Infinity bottle now. We're talking rums a lot, but do you want to talk about you a bit more, or do you want to continue to talk about rums? What do you want to do? How do you want to do this?
I don't know. I don't like to talk. Don't like to talk about me that much.
You weren't worried about Vladimir too much.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's talk about politics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah? What do you think about the new ID card scheme?
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it because I don't understand how it. What they say it's going to do, I don't see the reason.
It's gonna work.
Yeah, because they said, you need it to have jobs and what have you. But when you employ someone, when you want to rent a place someone, you have to go through checks anyway. So if you don't do those checks anyway, you're going to do it because you've got ID card. It doesn't matter. It's not going to change anything. The reason why I don't like it is because at the moment, right, police can really stop you if you're driving. Police will stop you if you're driving, and they effectively want to see your papers, yeah? Driver license, whatever. They can pull you over. They can find some bullshit reason to pull you over.
In here, in the UK, the law is if you are in a car on the road, the police doesn't have no reason, they can stop you.
1 second. Right. That's a bit unprofessional. So, what were you saying, sorry?
Well, we were talking about the ID card.
Yes, yeah. So you were saying I was saying the police can pull you over when you're driving, and this would be another reason why they can stop you in the middle of the street now. So not only because they can stop you when you're driving because you're car on the road, they can stop you because you're just walking and you don't like your face. And essentially it's show me your papers. And the problem I have with it is they're not going to be saying show me papers to white faces. They're going to be saying show me papers to faces that look like you're somewhere. And that's why I find that's why I have an issue with it.
Yeah. Well, I don't think to be honest, I don't think the ID card per se is a problem. I think the UK is the only country I know what doesn't have an ID card. I haven't traveled much, but I know in Congo there is ID cards, in France there is ID cards, in Belgium there is ID cards, in Luxembourg
they have to carry with you.
You don't have to carry anything with you. If the police stops you, they can control you, they can find you tell them your name, they will find you on the system if there is anything. So you don't need to carry. Even here, if the police stops you, they ask you for your driver's license. If you haven't got your driver's license, they will still be able to find ways to identify you. So I don't think ID card is a problem per se. I think it's actually might make things a bit easier if you go to the bank. You have your ID card, you show it and you can get your money out. Instead of if you want to take more money than what your card will allow you to take at the cash machine, you will need to present your card, PIN number, and maybe an ID card. Don't know. I don't see there is anything wrong with it.
Okay.
It's not going to stop the boat.
Oh no. no.
It's not going to stop the boat.
So and the thing you're saying may be correct. I don't disagree with what you're saying, but I still believe that even with those potential benefits, it's just. So how old are you when you came to the UK?
22.
So okay, so you're in that range, angels. I remember when I was from the age of say 14, 15 upwards, getting stopped by the police, especially when I started driving. I remember when I first started driving, I was like 18, 19. And I remember being stopped by the police, or I wouldn't say daily, but weekly.
Yeah?
Weekly, yeah. And I remember, just being amongst your friends and walking around and being bothered by police. So for me, it's just another reason to bother you. They haven't got a reason to stop you, but they want to stop you. And checking your ID card would be a good. It
would be a good reason to
stop you and bother you, search you, whatever. Just get in your business. And I know people be like, "Oh, if you've got nothing to hide," But the thing is, so I have nieces and nephews. I have godchildren. What have you? My friends got children, and you got big boys. And the first thing I say to all of them when I talk about police, what have you, I said to them, when you're stopped by the police, give as little information as possible, because the police, the job of the police, what they do is they get you to incriminate yourself when you talk too much. So when they ask, for example, where you've been, right, or where you're coming from, where you're going, you might be innocent, but for they might be saying, oh, there's been an incident in Croydon, for example. And you said, oh, I'm come from Croydon, I'm going to Brixton.
Okay.
Oh, you come from Croydon, have you now?
Okay.
But we know there's an incident been there, so now you're a suspect because you said you come from there.
Does that really happen?
That happens. That's what they do.
Like now, 2025?
That's what they do. Their job is to get you to. Their job as a police is to get you to say stuff to incriminate yourself.
Okay.
And whether they're right or wrong, it doesn't matter. The initial incrimination starts, and then it just gives them reason, because even if you're innocent, right, but it gives them more reason to bother you, to ask them more questions, to dig deeper, to stop you, to search you now, because there's an incident in Croydon because there was a robbery in Croydon. You match the description. We're going to search you now. If you didn't say anything, you know what I'm saying? So I always advise just giving it a minute. You have to answer their questions but there's questions you must answer, questions you don't have to. You don't have to tell them where you're coming from. You don't have to tell them where you're going. You've got to tell them your name. You've got to tell them your date of birth, that sort of thing. So only give the information that's required. When you start talking, that's when you fuck yourself, because you don't know what they think they know.
But it's almost as if they are walking about and trying to find problems.
100%. 100%. 100%.
Do you think is it to justify the numbers? You know, we worked in banks before, and we had targets.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Another thing I tell people is, if the police tell you that you fit a description of something, ask them to read the window description to and have it covered up, because people will say that, oh, you fit the description. You don't fit it. They'll say, oh, the description might have been a guy wearing a blue hoodie and you're in a grey hoodie.
Yeah.
So when you get to the radio, when they ask them to radio it in, some will somewhat get to radio it in and say, just confirm the description, and then you hear it back, you can confirm what if your description is not. Because again, fit description don't mean nothing. The fit description means you're just a black guy. It doesn't mean you're wearing the same clothes. You're just a black guy.
You see, the thing is with this now I've got 19 and 17 years old kids, and they all have dreadlocks. And sometimes I'm walking around on the street and I see a boy walking, and I'm like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" You know, and the guy looks at me like, "Who are you? Who do you think you're talking to?" You know, they all look alike.
It's like a policeman.
They all look alike. Yeah, they all look alike. All these black kids now, they all look alike. They all have dreadlocks. They always like
the same clothes.
Dark Nike.
Night tech tracksuits.
Yeah, night tech tracksuits, whatever tracksuits they're wearing, hoodies and stuff. They all look alike. Going to school or not, and it's the same kids you see on YouTube. The police arrest them and they pull out machetes.
So some of them are some massive.
I think some blame has to come to us from us as well.
So my default position is I don't trust the police. My default is don't trust anything they say, because the police can and will lie to you. So I don't trust anything they say. That's why I live the way I live when it comes to my interactions with them. In regards to what you're saying,
you have a lot of interaction with them now.
Less so now. I think as I got older, less. But there was a time like I said, they would stop me like once a week, pulling me over, and it wouldn't matter what I was driving, how I was dressed. I mean, I'm going to work sometimes in the morning, suit might have even been pulled over police. So, I don't forget. I think I get pulled over less now, or troubled less now, because I'm in my house more. I'm not out and about as much. I'm very much home, but I'm not out on road as much as I used to be, as I was when younger. So I think that's probably the main reason why I'm in home more, so the opportunities to bother me are very much reduced. So that's that. I think in terms of what you're saying, in terms of as parents or as a community, do we have more responsibility? Yes. Well, I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what I think the problem is. And it's the same. It goes back to the same my mum always told me growing up: the devil makes work for idle hands. And what I mean by that is the level of sort of petty crimes, the level of antisocial behaviours, and those sort of things. There's a direct proportion with how rich and how poor people feel. how hard times are. When times are hard, you'll find that those things increase because, you know, the government cuts back. There's nothing for children to do. There's no sports club. There's no off school. There's no this, that, and other for people to do. Everyone's on, and if you're just on road, if you just on road, you're gonna find yourself in problems. When money is flowing in the government, when money is flowing in parents and hands, you're not just on road, you're more productive in what you're doing because people can afford to do things if you send your places and what have you. So you're not on roads, you're not getting yourself in trouble. This is all linked. So this is all linked back there, and it links back to 2008. It links back to COVID. It links back to a lot of cutbacks they've had in lots of public service and stuff. The more you cut, I'll give another example. A lot of councils do this 2-week bin collection things, right? Well, what you find now in councils, in a lot of places where if you live in a house, is probably not as bad if you live in like a big estate with lots of rubbish in one place for 2 weeks. Rats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there's consequences for everything, right? You cut things back somewhere to save money there. You're going to cause another problem here because of course you're much more money over there now. So you cut back bin collections because it was expensive.
Yeah.
Now you've got a broader problem.
Yeah.
That leads to health problems. So you cut back here, but you brought to save money here, but you added in a new bill that you didn't expect later on. It all happens slowly.
Yeah.
So you cut back on children's services, you cut back on off-school clubs, you cut back on funding for all these other things that children could do and what have you. Cut back on funding for all these other things that what have you. Pay is low. People can't afford things. Cost of living is high.
Salaries are horrible.
So you have these long-term problems. You have short-term. You have a short-term fix. Short-term thing happens here, and the problems. It doesn't happen automatically. It happens down the line. So you don't see it for 1 year, 2 years, but 3, 4, 5 years down the line, it manifests, and that's what it is.
It's just weird that how this country, which is supposed to be the 5th or 6th richest country in the world, is treating these people at the moment.
You say that though, but I saw something recently. If the UK was an American state, it'd be one of the poorest.
I'm not surprised.
I think it's down there like Tennessee or something. It's like one of the southern states in the US is a really poor state.
I'm not surprised.
So yeah, it's
the UK has changed a lot over the last 25 years that I've been living here. It's changed. The world has changed.
Oh yeah,
The world has changed, but Britain could have been in a better position. In Luxembourg, for example, if somebody loses his job, if you lose your job and you go on benefits, do you know how much you get as your benefit?
No idea.
You get 85% of your salary.
Oh really?
Yeah. 85% of your salary.
For how long?
For I think up to a year.
Okay, so it keeps you floating for a little while.
Keeps you floating.
So you don't lose your house. You just you're out working,
Yeah.
looking for stuff, but you can still function.
Yes, exactly.
Pay your bills, what have you.
Pay your bills and all of that. You have, if you're a family of 4, of your 4 kids and different age, different group age and stuff. In terms of benefits, you can get like 1,600 euros per month for 4 or 5 kids. They are very generous. In France, Belgium, they are, when somebody is on benefit, for example, if you lost your job, you can be around, I'd say maybe £1,000, 1,500 a month, 1,200 a month if you're single. If you have children, family, etc., it goes up. Here in the UK,
You get pennies.
how much you get if you're on a job seeker allowance?
It's not a lot.
You get like 60
You
quid.
can barely survive.
Yeah,
It's
70
not-
quid a month. And you can't. What can you do? Even though they will pay your rent for sure, but out of the £60 or whatever pound they're gonna give you every week, you will have to pay your electricity. You will have to pay your gas. You will have to pay your food. If you have any interviews, you will have to pay for the fare to go to the interview.
Or buy a shirt and tie or a suit or something.
All of this to go. That nobody helps you to do anything. So I'm thinking like, why is it people think that the UK government is so generous? Why there is so
Because what happened?
Immigrants always blaming immigrants for taking money and all of that, and I'm like, Britain is not the most generous country in Europe.
So the reason why I had a coffee morning session a few weeks ago where I said it's all about squirrel or the dead cat. the people in charge say, look over there, so we do the stuff we're doing over here. So you don't focus on the crap we're doing. You don't focus on the tax cuts we're giving to the rich. You don't focus on the way we're accumulating wealth. You don't focus on all these things. You just blame. You punch down and blame the people poor than you, and ignore the people who are buying everything, spending everything, hoarding everything. And then you have people in the press who are disingenuous. So there's always in every system there's always somebody or a small group of people that can exploit it, take advantage of it, and take liberties. But what happens in the UK is that there's one person who's managed to find a loophole in, you know, milking the system slightly, right, getting more than they're supposed to be getting. They'll be all over the front. They'll be on newspapers and everything, and so it amplifies that. Oh, and so instead of treating it as in this is one person is unique and somehow managed to find this way, the press make it sound like this is a norm. So if you're on benefits, what have you, this is all the benefits people get.
No, it's not.
It's all the benefits people are going have Mercedes and all Bentleys and are going on 5 holidays a year and all that 5 laptops and children. They make it sound like that's the norm. That's where all your benefits money are going. That's where all your taxpayers' money are going. And they don't fairly paint it as this person has found a way to sort of scam it and should be in trouble for scamming it. But they make it sound like that's how everybody. So that's why people think, and then people plant stories. Oh, you know, stupidness. You hear stories like, I've read stories like migrants. These people come on the boats, what have you, or they get laptops and iPads and phones. So what it is, and all these things, there's always a kernel of truth in it. So, but what happens is a charity will give them a phone or a laptop so they can do things on. But then they say, oh, but what happens is the story is, oh, the government gives them things.
No,
but it's not true.
And as I think you said in one of your coffee mornings about the motel and hotels and people think
it's not a hotel anymore. It's not a hotel anymore.
It's a residence, so whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
No.
So that is why. So people, and it's people not doing. What the problem is?
They haven't got room service in there.
No, the problem is the average reading age, That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to be drinking now. The average IQ is not very high in the UK, and so
it's worse in America.
And so people hear something, but they don't have any critical thinking. They don't ask the question. They don't ask the next question. And I always say to people, if you get 3 layers of an onion. Imagine you got onion, right? There's someone's thought is the first layer of onion, right? If you go down 3 layers, at the 3rd layer they're broken because they haven't really thought you through. So someone says to you, "Oh, they're at hotels." So you ask the question, "Well, do they have the room service facilities?" No. So is it a hotel? That's when they start thinking, and you can see them thinking, hang on, you see the cogs in their brain thinking, hang on a minute. Yeah, it's actually quite right. Ask another question. And they start getting lost because they haven't really thought. All they've heard is or they've read something and just taken that and not thought about it.
Yeah, they just saw the headline
and didn't think anything more about it.
That's it.
And that's where we have a problem. People don't people don't ask the next question. And when you start asking the next question, you start having critical thinking, and you realise actually what I thought I knew is actually BS. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah. But they don't get that far. They just hear it and then stop because it sounds okay. It sounds. And it doesn't even sound, because even when I hear things like, oh, people have laptops, I'm like, it doesn't make any sense.
I think a lot of people are just struggling at the moment. You know, life is so difficult. Anything that they can find to entertain themselves, that will take them away from their normal. Someone to blame. That's it. You know, just somebody to.
That is it.
It's just
someone to blame.
Yeah, just somebody to blame.
Someone to blame.
To throw the hate and the anger and everything. But everyone is struggling at the moment.
But that's what we're saying to you. Is going back to Squirrel. Look over here. Everyone needs someone to blame. Instead of blaming these guys who are above us and doing well, blame these guys down here
who are trying to come, you know, to get a better life for their family.
But again, I also blame the British education system, and the reason why I blame them is because I went through it all, right? And I remember, and when you learn about, like, they teach history quite linear. I don't know where it is everywhere else somewhere, but teach history quite linear. And so you kind of learn history as, oh, this happened and this happened. We don't realize what's happened at the same time elsewhere in the world. So you don't learn that when we're going for dark ages in Europe, when Europe was moving backwards,
Africa is prospering. You have powers, you have empires.
Right, exactly. They were doing, and you don't learn about how the Europeans went to Africa and learned things from them and then brought back to UK or wherever. You don't learn that. You just learn this linear English thing. You learn about the Second World War, or you hear, if I'm a white guy, right, you hear, oh, my granddad fought in the war. But what you don't hear is the amount of Caribbean people, Indian people, African people that fought in the war for England. Remember the empire, and they used the whole empire to fight in the war for them. But you don't hear that story. You hear the story of my granddad who fought in the Blitz.
Exactly the same thing happens with the French colonies. You know, Senegal, Congo, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin. They all provided men during the Second World War. And they went and fight. And there is, I think actually today, 27th of September, there is a ceremony in Senegal by the celebrating the death of the Tiroy soldiers. And the Tiroy soldiers. Tiroy is a city in a small, is a village in Senegal, and a lot of the people, a lot of the men, a lot of men were taken there to go and fight
in the war.
In the war, and when they came back after the war, some of them they got massacred because they asked for their wages. They said we went to fight for you. Yeah, they said that we went to fight for you, and now we are back in this country, and you are not paying us. What's up with our money? And they got massacred
because it works from,
and it's like 400 of them got killed that day. And the French are trying to now declassify the files and explain what happened and accept their things, but the Senegalese government is actually pushing for an apology and for their wages to be paid to their
families, and plus interest,
equivalent, because some of them are still alive. Some of them old people are still alive. It's the same thing that happened.
So if you're a white guy in England or France, you grew up thinking just the white people fought in the World War. You don't realize the sacrifice that people made. And so the Windrush thing will cut you off. You don't realize when after the war, people in the Caribbean were classed as British citizens. So when there were no one in the UK and they went people to help rebuild things, they went to India, they went to the Caribbean and said, yo, you are British citizens, come back to the motherland and help us rebuild. The people don't know these things. And so they're like, oh, immigrants just come to our country. No, the first massive wave, you begged us to come here to help you up because you had nothing here. And so,
it's funny the way they do those things. You know, the President Charles de Gaulle, the French General Charles de Gaulle, was in Brazzaville, Congo, in 1944, I think, where he called for the resistance in France to fight the Nazis. And the Brazzaville was called the capital of la capitale de la France libre, the capital of the free France, free France. So their president was in Africa, but that's not taught in their history. They don't know that. It's not taught in their books.
My camera's going to finish it next, so we're going for a while. But last I'm going to say to this, the world today spends a lot of time talking about how the Nazis massacred 6 million Jews. But people forget or don't teach how many people Leopold. No, it was his personal.
It was personal. It wasn't to do with
not
Belgium.
the country.
Not the country, Belgium. It was his personal territory. So all the crimes,
I think he was
he never stepped foot in there once.
Of the European leaders who did, I think he's the worst.
It was horrible.
The worst. I don't think anyone killed and maimed as me. I've seen pictures of people cut people's hands off.
Yeah, cut people's hands
for not making quotas.
For rubber.
Yeah.
Not enough rubber.
He was horrible, and it's not taught in schools anywhere.
No,
I don't know.
it's
Don't know what's in
It's
Belgium.
not. It's not. It's not taught in Belgium. Why? They will never. How? They deny it. They deny it. They deny it. You know. But in their traditions, in Belgium, you can see some of the stuff. You have chocolates. Chocolates will represent a hand.
Really?
Yeah. That was called up racist for. I don't know if they still make them, but in a lot of the traditions, they have things like that. When they also have blackface and.
Yeah, I've seen the blackface
things
stuff.
like that. Yeah.
Before we go,
Yeah.
what do you think of the Infinity Board? Infinity Board.
Oh, it's actually very nice.
It is quite good, right?
Yeah,
it's
actually
quite
very
good.
Nice. You can actually sell that one. It's a very good blend.
It's got some sweetness to it.
It's got everything. You can taste the good rum in it, and you can taste the bad rum in it.
But it's blended quite nicely.
But it's blended very nicely.
The viscosity is good. It's got a thicker feel in the
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah.
The sweetness is good.
Yeah.
It's very drinkable.
Very, very drinkable.
Very drinkable.
Yeah. You won't. If you put a brand on it, you can tell it. You can call it anything you like. Nobody will make a difference.
Doesn't need a mixer.
Say again?
Does not need anything to mix with.
Well, you can always mix. You can always find something to mix.
Yeah,
but it's nice by
but
itself.
I don't think
It doesn't
you don't need it.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be mixed.
I think it's sweet enough without a mixer. Doesn't anything else.
Yeah,
It's smooth.
Yeah.
No burners.
No burning.
Yeah.
A little bit of ice maybe. And a tiny bit of lime, and then you roll it. It's a very good one. Like it.
Yvan, thanks for coming today.
Pleasure.
I'm enjoying drinking rums with you today. We've had a bit of fun talking about everything.
Nothing. I don't know if you're going to have more than. I don't know if you're going to get any more views than with that, but it was interesting.
We'll have fun. It's all about. I enjoyed the conversation, man.
Yeah, man.
Cool. Cheers.
Ciao. 1852.
No, 1853.
1853.
It was his personal.
It was personal. It wasn't to do with
not
Belgium.
the country.
Not the country,
Okay.
Belgium. It was his personal territory.
Yeah.
So all the crimes.
I think he was of
He never stepped foot in there once.
Of the European leaders who did, I think he's the worst.
It was horrible.
The worst. I don't think anyone killed and maimed as me. I've seen pictures of people cut people's hands off.
Yeah, cut people's hands
for not making quotas.
For rubber.
Yeah.
Not enough rubber.
He was horrible, and it's not taught in schools anywhere.
No,
I don't know what's in Belgium.
It's not taught in Belgium. Why? They will never. How? They deny it. They deny it. You know. But in their traditions, in Belgium, you can see some of the stuff. You have chocolates. Chocolates will represent a hand.
Really?
Yeah. That was called up racist for. I don't know if they still make them, but in a lot of the traditions, they have things like that. When they also have blackface and.
Yeah, I've seen the blackface stuff.
Like that, yeah.
Before we go,
what
do you think of the Infinity Board?
Oh, it's actually very nice.
It is quite good, right?
Yeah,
it's quite good.
Nice. You can actually sell that one. It's a very good blend.
It's got some sweetness to it. It's
got everything. You can taste the good rum in it, and you can taste the bad rum in it.
But it's blended quite nicely.
But it's blended very nicely.
The viscosity is good. It's got a thicker feel in the mouth.
Yeah.
The sweetness is good.
Yeah.
It's very drinkable.
Very, very drinkable.
Very drinkable.
Yeah. You won't. If you put a brand on it, you can tell it. You can call it anything you like. Nobody will make a difference.
Doesn't need a mixer.
Say again?
Does not need anything to mix with.
Well, you can always mix. You can always find something to mix.
Yeah,
but it's nice by itself.
I don't think you don't need it.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be mixed.
I think it's sweet enough without a mixer. Doesn't anything else. It's smooth.
Yeah.
No burners.
No burning.
Yeah.
A little bit of ice maybe. And a tiny bit of lime, and then you roll it. It's a very good one. Like it.
Yvan, thanks for coming today.
Pleasure.
I'm enjoying drinking rums with you today. We've had a bit of fun talking about everything.
Nothing. I don't know if you're going to have more than. I don't know if you're going to get any more views than with that, but it was interesting.
We'll have fun. It's all about. I enjoyed the conversation, man.
Yeah, man.
Cool. Cheers.
Ciao. 1852.
No, 1853.